What's going on, guys? Butterbar here. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a good day today. You know what? I thought it was really funny. If you guys have checked in the past couple of days, did you guys know that Titanfall was trending on Twitter? I sure as hell didn't. I thought it was so funny though, man. Especially with it being April Fool's. There was definitely one thing, at least for me, that I tweeted out. I guess back in the day when Titanfall 1 came out, they had the Optimus Prime April Fool's joke that I think IGN did. But I think that was one of the reasons why it was trending. But there actually is some news from Apex Legends about some Titanfall content coming to Apex Legends, whatever that means. We'll talk about that towards the end of the video. But the main thing that I think the reason why Titanfall was trending for the past couple of days is there's been a huge DDoS issue when it comes to the servers for Titanfall, especially on PC. A lot of people have been having issues with Titanfall 2 that previously in Titanfall 1 people were having the same issues where the servers were overwhelmed, people that were mainly streamers being affected, wanting to play Titanfall 2, wanting to stream that content, and they were unable to because of server issues because of the DDoS attacks. So I want to talk about that today. I want to give you guys my opinion about it because really we have not heard anything from Respawn or anybody, at least from me. You know, Twitter is one of those things where I check pretty consistently about, you know, kind of what's happening around the world, what's happening with friends, what's happening with games and stuff like that, in world news, but I have not seen anything. No update, no anything about the Titanfall 2 DDoS things, and I want to talk about it, give you guys my opinion about it, because I do see this as a big issue because a couple of things have been brought up. Number one, you know, there's people out there that stream this game still, like Iniquity and so many others. Even there was a charity stream going on in the past couple of days, people wanting to stream Titanfall and play multiplayer, and they were unable to do it. I think they had to switch to console versions, or they had to switch over to, like, you know, single player and stuff like that. And that's a huge detriment. That is a huge detriment, and on several fronts too, and especially, you know, coming from Iniquity and seeing, you know, some of the tweets that he posted out, is that this is his livelihood. This is his one thing. This is his breadwinner. This is the thing that brings in the money for Iniquity to take care of himself and his family, is streaming Titanfall. There's other games out there, but he loves Titanfall 2, and this is his baby. This is something that brings a lot of enjoyment to him, and this is one thing that he wants to share with everybody else. And I think that's a lot. That goes with a lot of people that want to play Titanfall 2. They want to share the fun experience that they have and the great multiplayer that Titanfall 2 has with other people. How do you do that? You do it by streaming. You do it by playing it with other players, and you actually show this game. And it's so funny too, for how long Titanfall 2 has been out, for what, 5 years? This is going to be its 5th year. Some people have never played it. Some people haven't tried it yet. I mean, it's so often too that you see that Titanfall 2 is going out for, like, you know, $5 here or $10 there. It's still a game that still is trying to bring in players, and especially like Iniquity and so many others, this is a way of not only bringing in new players, but this is the way they make a living. And if they're unable to play the multiplayer on PC, which is one of those, you know, people have their preferences, whether it's being console or PC and whatnot. He prefers that playing on the PC with frames and so many other things that are beneficial to play Titanfall 2 in the PC. He is unable to do the multiplayer because of the server issues, and he sees that as a big detriment, and I do as well. You know, if you're wanting to make a living for yourself, and for some reason outside sources are kind of keeping you away from being able to do that with a game that you love and that you have a lot of passion for, I see that as a big detriment for what he's trying to deal with. And especially too with recently, the past couple of days, a charity stream where people were wanting to play the multiplayer of Titanfall 2 on PC and whatnot, and again, they were still having that effective issue of not being able to play the multiplayer because of the DDoS, because of the server issues. And that was another thing, that it is a big detriment of people wanting to raise money, people wanting to play a specific type of game and wanting to play the multiplayer, and they were unable to do that. Now, again, this has been going on for the past couple of days. I think the first time that Iniquity had tweeted something out was, I believe, on March 31st is when at least I got the word that something like this was happening. And we still haven't gotten an update. Like, and I get it. You know, Respawn is focusing on a lot of different things. You have Fallen Order series, you have the Apex Legends stuff that they're doing and whatnot, and wanting to bring in Titanfall 2, or Titanfall, you know, content to Apex Legends. But really, man, it really is a big downer to where we don't know if there is a correction or if there's something that's going to be fixed, understanding that they are busy over at Respawn with the amount of stuff that they have to do, and they probably don't want to put a whole lot of focus in a 5-year game when they have more current stuff that they're working on. But it's one thing that where, you know, you still have a audience out here that is really enjoying the content, really enjoying the game, really enjoying the multiplayer. and they're unable to do that because of outside sources affecting the servers to where they're not able to play the game. I would love to see something from Respawn giving a little bit of an update, on their official Twitter account, or, somebody that's a spokesperson from Respawn letting people know, letting players know, hey, we are aware of the situation. We know what's going on. We're trying to put and implement fixes into the server issues, and we're trying to help you out to where you guys are able to enjoy the multiplayer depending on whatever console or PC or whatnot that you're playing on. I would love to see something like that, but we haven't had that in the past couple of days, where we've known that this has been a big issue that's been affecting players. So hopefully we do see something later in the next couple of days. Hopefully some type of update. Hopefully some type of saying, hey, you know what? Here's the issue. We understand it. Here's what we plan on doing and fixing it. But man, yeah, in the past couple of days, since this is still affecting people, we haven't gotten that. So I really do hope that Respawn is able to do that, understanding that they're busy with other things. But still, it would be nice saying, hey, you know what? You have this audience that enjoy your older games, still getting some love and saying, hey, you know what? We're trying to take care of you. So, you know what? We'll talk about a couple other things too. It was funny with the season, I think it's season 9 for Apex Legends, that apparently they're wanting to bring in Titanfall content to Apex Legends. Like, I think one of the things, I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know if this is fake or not, but there has been a thing that's been going on Twitter that it supposedly is a leak of Blisk as one of the new characters for Apex Legends. Again, like I said, I don't know how true that is. I haven't really been keeping up with Apex Legends, but Blisk would be the next character supposedly, and brings in a Titan as like one of his abilities and stuff. Again, I don't know how much BS it is, but that has been one of the rumors and whatnot for season 9 of bringing in Titanfall content. But the one funny thing that I really thought was very telling about the Titanfall series and when it comes to Apex Legends. So I believe it was the Titanfall blog, or maybe it's called the Apex Legends blog now, but they tweeted out this news of reporting that Apex Legends is going to be getting some Titanfall content. Well, the one funny thing that I thought was interesting to see a lot trending on Twitter was not so much Apex Legends trending, but Titanfall trending. And the one funny thing about seeing that Titanfall trending was a lot of people, verified users, just regular Joes, average Joes like me, you seeing a lot of tweets saying, hey, where's Titanfall 3? And it's so funny to see that there's so many people out there that are wanting, hey, where's our next Titanfall game? Where's that next drop of Titanfall content that a lot of people are asking for? And it's funny to know that even with season 9 supposedly introducing some Titanfall stuff to the storyline or to the gameplay, it's cool. It's awesome to see that a lot of people are like, hey, we want our Titanfall game. We want our Titanfall 3 content and stuff like that to enjoy on these next generation consoles. Now, Respawn has said that, at least from what I'm understanding, is that they don't have any plan whatsoever of making a Titanfall 3 or making any more Titanfall content in the in the future, or at least in the recent future. But I love it. I love how passionate of a fan base the Titanfall series is. Whether it being Titanfall 1, Titanfall 2. I mean, hell, people still play. I have to say this. I mean, it is impressive to see that people are still playing Titanfall 1. Even though with the DDoS attacks that Titanfall 1 servers are having, Titanfall 2 servers now having that as well. But I'm very proud to see that there's so many people still playing Titanfall. As somebody that hasn't played Titanfall 2 in such a long time, I still love it. I still have a passion for it. There's still a thing out there where I'm like, you know what? Titanfall has some really badass gameplay, has a really cool storyline that I think a lot of people would be interested in seeing it continue. And the one thing is that, with Titanfall having these sales where it's like $5 and whatnot, it's cool to hopefully offer that to somebody that's never played it. Say, hey, here's $5. Play the storyline. Maybe if you have the opportunity, if the servers are allowing it, play the multiplayer, and I think you'll like it. And I think what you're having is a lot of people are saying, man, Titanfall multiplayer is pretty badass. It's a pretty good gameplay. It's a pretty good little cycle of content that you'll enjoy, and whether it's the different weapons, the abilities, the Titans themselves, or the different game modes. I think there's a lot of stuff that Titanfall has to offer, and I think that's why you saw a lot of tweets on Twitter of not really so much excitement for Apex, but a lot more excitement for the next Titanfall game. Now, what does that mean? I don't think it means a whole lot. I think you have the fan base out there. You have these verified users and whatnot that are wanting to, have played Titanfall 2 and have played the Titanfall series, that are wanting to see the next installation of a Titanfall game with new consoles and hopefully new graphics and new stuff like that. And I don't really actually hear a whole lot of excitement when it comes to the Titanfall content that apparently is going to be in Season 9 of Apex Legends. Now, that just might just be me. That just might be the people that I follow on Twitter that I'm not seeing that excitement and whatnot. But I am seeing the excitement of Titanfall. So that was kind of cool. That was cool to see that it trending. However, it's kind of a pisser, man, to know that the servers are down. For streamers that are wanting to show it, to advertise that game to people and to enjoy it and to have some fun interactions with the audience and whatnot with a game that you love, that some people are not able to do right now. And I think it's great that Titanfall is in the spotlight, the 15 seconds of spotlight for a little bit. Man, yeah, I hope there's a resolution to people that are still wanting to enjoy the game. Like, look, if you have a game out there that people are still enjoying to this day, 5 years later, I think you did something good. And if people are still wanting to enjoy it and still share that with their audience, I think the most we can do is try to help those people out. So, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know in the comments below. What do you guys think about the server issues that are affecting players and streamers that are wanting to play and share Titanfall play with the multiplayer and whatnot? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think about that. And then what do you guys think about this Titanfall content that is coming to Apex Legends with Season 9? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Have a great rest of the day. I look forward to talking to you guys all next time.